Hey, this is Alex. Welcome back to Punks and Coding. And today we'll be making more beginner stuff in a practical point of view for if you have an engineering background, if you're a mathematician or something like that. It will be very helpful for you who wants to get in touch with programming like Python, and if you want to become a data scientist or a machine learning freak, this is perfect for you to begin with. So this is all you need is a Google account and a Google Drive. Other stuff are not needed. It's not needed right now because of this amazing platform. So I created a new file here or a new notebook, which is this window here. This happens to be a block of code that can be executed, and let's check that out. Just let's cut the crap and start doing stuff. And as I said, I'm an engineer, and if you are looking for something more practical, one way to start is by looking at this package right here called Numpy. So import Numpy as np. Okay, it makes all of the math stuff with some other fancy features like arrays and matrices and all of that just out of the box. So let's import it and let's try to, let me say I want to calculate the sine function of some number x that I am setting it to 30 because I want the sine of 30 degrees. So now I want to start the np.sine because I want the sine function of x. And let me warn you, NumPy works in radians, so we have to convert it to angles. To do so, we have to use the npy function and divide it by 180. So if we print right in our screen the variable y, what we will getting here is almost a half. Yeah, 49999, and that's totally fine for what we're doing here. We can also make more practical stuff like np.array, okay? And let's say it receives a Python list, okay, of numbers, and let's say 0, 22.5, 45, 67.5, and 90. And let's make the same for this. And what we have here is also an array of y. And as we have one array for x and one array for y, the main thing that engineers and mathematicians and all of these freaks want is to plot. So let's say from Matplotlib and that's another Python package. Import pyplot as plt, and in this we have already something from our Python syntax, how we import packages, how we dive into packages for importing subclasses or functions or all of this stuff. So let's say I want to plot it, so I have to start a figure, okay? And from this figure, I will make a plot of it by passing x and y, okay? And plt dot show. All right, so as you see, it's kind of boring. There's so much blank spaces here. We can make it better looking, just like plt.grid, and we put a fancy grid right there. We can also make another thing here, and plt.xlabel, and we just pass x, and the same for y label, gonna pass y. Okay, right there we have this sine function of y as a sine function of x. So, and if you want to get a little better, right there, we can make an array as another function. So let's say we will define x as a np dot line space. For those familiar with MATLAB, yeah, you can stop using MATLAB and getting into open source right now. So let's say initialize at 0, and we're going to 360, and with 60 divisions, okay? And y, I'm gonna make it not anymore a sine function, but as a cosine of x. And I'm gonna make this plot also here down below. And there you have it. From 0 to 360, we have the cosine function right there. Okay, let's now proceed to another very important package for engineering and data science applications called Pandas. Pandas as PD, and before anything else, yeah, it's more like if I make it, it's better than explaining. So PD dot read CSV, and I can read a CSV file. I can also read Excel file and start manipulating data from something like this. Okay, I have here frequencies and sound pressure levels because I'm into acoustics, and that's my one of the things that came from the top of my head. So let's use this application and start learning based on it. So let's not save it. And okay, to load it, I need to pass a path right here. So I'm gonna copy path and I'm gonna make right there. Okay. I can show you, and that's just like the Excel file. So I would like to manipulate this stuff and organize both of the columns as arrays. So how can I do that? Okay. Let's say frac, because of the frequency, is df, and I'll open these brackets here, and I pass frequency in hertz dot to Numpy. And if I print my variable frac, we just have it. I can do the same for the SPL right here. Okay, and dB, and there it is. We can check if we want the sizes and to compare whether they are equal or not. Just use len of frac and len of SPL. Okay, that's just printed out the second one. So let's see. Yeah, that's a better way to do the things. So yeah, both are 37, and let's proceed it. From there we can plot, make the same. Let's copy here. Okay, once again, and we'll have to pass here frac and SPL. Right here we can make F and hertz, SPL and decibels, and let's plot. Let's see what it looks like, and it looks like pretty bad, and that's not because it's wrong, but it's because of the scale right here. If we use another scale like a semi-log of x, then we got a better picture of it. Okay, that's one good advice I can say to you. And what if we want to store this as a file, this plot, so we can use it in our maybe thesis or something like that? We can just plt.im save, and let's just pass some name here. If we want to store it on function coding, we may pass the path before. So yeah, just no fancy name. So just mychart.png. I have to say, make this before image show, okay? Before plt.show, because otherwise it will just store a blank image. So okay, Whoa, what just... let me see, let me check it. What just happened right here? It was plt.save. Okay, yeah. I screwed up totally. Okay, but you will also, so that's perfectly fine. My chart.png, and there it is. Okay, nothing just happens here, but we can refresh it, and yeah, that's it. We can also download it if we want to, and let's check. Right here, we can put it in some reports or anything else. To open it right here, we can use another sub library of Matplotlib. Let's say from Matplotlib import image, okay, as MP img. Okay, and from there we go to img equals to MP img dot im read, and we have to put all of this stuff here. And if we make this plt dot im show and pass img here, MP img. What? I don't understand what just happened. From Matplotlib import image as MP img. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that kind of sucks, right? Because of this scales here, and that has nothing to do with our image right here. It's just a standard of Matplotlib. If we, let's say, make this with another file we have here, functioncoding.jpg. Let's copy this path and pass here, and we'll see this picture also within this scale. So it's pointing like how many pixels are there, and this kind of stuff. Let's call it a day, okay? That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new here, and stay tuned for more content, okay? Subscribe, give like, thumbs up, and yeah, see you next time.